Welcome back to another episode of Big Six Bants. Liverpool 3, Burnley 1. It's a monster match reaction here. Listen, we won. Top of the league. Can't really complain, but at what cost? First things first, people, make sure you're doing two things. Make sure you smash the like button. Let's make sure we try and get this video to 100 likes. That's the like total today, guys. 100 likes. So looks, it's just down there. Thumbs up button. Make sure we click that. It helps put the video out more and obviously push the channel more to more viewers as well. And of course, make sure you subscribe. We are literally about 30 subscribers away from 8,000 subscribers, which is a crazy number in itself. So make sure we get that done as well. It's a month's reaction again, month's match reaction for Liverpool Football Club, of course. We beaten Burnley, by 3-1. And I don't really know what to make of that performance. I'm not going to lie. There's a few things we need to talk about. I'm not very happy. I'm not a happy bunny guy. I'm not happy. Like, we need to stop forcing players back from injury or rushing players back from injury because we have more important games coming up. Almost every game is a cup final, each with the stakes rising higher and higher. Szoboszlai and Trent Alexander-Arnold are now injured and it's the same injuries that they felt a couple of weeks back. So, and this is a result of rushing players back. The reoccurring injuries, this is going to affect them again. And now we're about our most creative player and our most combative midfielder, possibly for the final. These are the important games that we need them for. And that final is in 2 weeks. It's on the 25th of February, 15 days. It's not good enough. Because if we have to go and face the Chelsea side without our best assets, we're giving us less of a chance to go and win that game. And trophies is what matters. The currency of football, I want to win. So guys, backroom staff, Klopp, all of you guys, we need to do better when it comes to the fitness. If we need to wait another week before these players get back to full fitness, then so be it. Trent didn't need to come on. Trent didn't need to play something. We can beat Burnley without Trent. We can do that. We've won against Bournemouth. We won all of our games against Arsenal without Salah, without Trent, without Sobo. It can happen. Trust the players. Bradley's come in and done a brilliant job. When he's back from his grieving process, by the way, prayers go out to him and his family, of course, for the loss of his dad. But when that's all finished and he's able to play again, trust him until Trent gets back. Do not rush back our most creative player, because when it comes to playing the Man Cities and the Uniteds and the Chelseas and the Spurs, maybe not so Chelsea because you smoked them, but you know what I mean. We need our best players. Anywho, on to the game. Poor first half. Poor first half. Burnley at Anfield should not be breaking through our defense time and time again. It should not be happening. The amount of chances they had, Odberg and Fofana, that Fofana you is tidy. That Fofana you should be playing for Chelsea. He is way too good for Burnley. No disrespect, but he is very, very tidy. Should have had a couple today. 2 one-on-ones. Kelleher, brilliant save for the first one. And the other one, boy, missing the target at Anfield at 2-1. Crucial moments. And that's the thing about Liverpool that I would say we done really well today. Darwin took his chance. Jota took his chance. Diaz took his chance. We took our chances today. And that is why we go back to sitting at the top of the table. And it's very important to be clinical, because that's what we weren't against, I'd say we weren't clinical against Arsenal, but we didn't really make any chances, to be fair. There was no creation anyway. So you guys know what I mean, though. We need to be clinical and take our chances. This title race now, performances aren't going to matter as much. Get the points on the board. Put the pressure on. You know what I'm saying? If City do win their game in hand, they go 1 point above us. We need to keep on winning, because City today, their game against Everton at home, it wasn't easy for them either. Haaland had to get 2 within the last 20 minutes. It wasn't an easy game for them. They sat back and Everton frustrated Man City. And Burnley today, for me, got a little bit too much joy against Liverpool today. It was a poor first half. I can't think of any performances where I say, you know what, you played well in the first half. I can't think of any. It was a flat first half, and we easily probably should have been a goal or 2 down, maybe 2-1 down. We even conceded the header as well, which is, again, set piece. It's just not good enough. It's not a great performance, but I'm not going to complain too much. Again, my anguish is just more at the injuries, because it's almost at what cost? At what cost are we winning these games? It's like everyone's just dying around me. Everyone's just dying around us. And it had to be Trent of all players. And I'm glad. Listen, I'm over the moon that he's got his assist. He's now the highest. He has the highest amount of assists of any defender in the history of the Premier League with 58, I believe. That is some feat. Robbo with 57, Trent with 58. Two wing backs with the most assists of all time in the Premier League, overtaken, of course, Leighton Baines at 53. So, again, staggering numbers from Trent at the age of 25 to be breaking records. This man is generational, and that's why we have to keep him fit. We have to keep this man fit if we're going to stand any chance of winning all 4 trophies or even just the Premier League. We need to win this Premier League. We need to send Klopp away with a Premier League, with 2. Yeah. Another thing I wanted to speak about, Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz is improving. He's finding his form again. He's still inconsistent. Next game he might be crap. The game after he might be really good again. Once he gets that consistency back, we have our left winger back. And of course, we also have Darwin. When Darwin goes up to the left wing, he's just as dangerous, probably more effective as well in terms of goals and assists. But for me, again, another one-on-one miss. I feel like he has to put that one away. I'm looking at Endo today on his first game back. I don't think he was too bad today. I think he was quite solid. I really like the way he was winning the ball back. His link-up play was good as well. You can tell he hasn't really, you can tell he's gone away to play national football and he hasn't been injured or anything like that. You can tell he's kind of just slotted back into that DM position. I liked McAllister more advanced, but I kind of might want to see McAllister and Endo as almost a pivot and then push Jones a little bit more forward. There's different combinations we can go with in the midfield now that Szoboszlai isn't there, because without that running power we have on the right side, I feel like we are a bit exposed down our right side. Trent did struggle a little bit in the first half. Not defensively, I feel like he was fine, but there were little instances where I thought, no Konate, is it a bit too much for Kwanzaa to be covering Trent's position and centre-back when he goes forward? You guys tell me. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you felt about that. But it was good. Diogo Jota, again, a good game for me. Darwin, decent game as well. It wasn't a horrible performance. It's just I felt like Burnley, if they were a little bit more clinical, I'll be sitting here with a whole different attitude, different energy, and we probably would have drawn today. And I probably would have been sitting here saying the title race is done. We set up a top 4 and we go for all 3 cups. Listen, guys, let me know what you guys think in the chat of the Liverpool game today. Let me know who you thought your man of the match was. For me, I know it's not the greatest shout, but for me, Harvey Elliott being the super sub, who deserves a mention, by the way, changed the game. He changed the game. He provided the 2 chances. He was busy. He was pressing. I think that's his role. Off the bench. He's so good off the bench. And that's not the first time. Against Luton, Crystal Palace, Wolves. He's made some serious impact goals and assists off the bench. And it's really refreshing to see that he's almost returning to that form he showed a couple of years ago before he dislocated his ankles. And for me, I'm going to go Harvey Elliott as my man of the match. No one else really stood out to me in terms of the performance because it wasn't good. If I'm honest, the performance wasn't great. But sometimes you need ugly wins. When you're not on your game, when you're not on your day, at least you've got the 3 points. It's all about having the 3 points on the board. I'd rather have 3 points on the board than a good performance and a draw. It's as simple as that. We continue. We stay top of the league. Pressures on Man City and Arsenal as well. Arsenal have to go and win against West Ham tomorrow. So hopefully they can drop some points. West Ham can maybe do us a favour. We'll have to see. And of course, we don't want to be... Personally, I don't want to see that performance going into next game. We've got a double game week. So Brentford's not going to be easy. But hey-ho, we're in a good position. Hopefully we take this result into the next game and go and get another win. Listen, it's been another episode of Big Six Pants. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel. It's just down there. And of course, Liverpool 3, Burnley 1, top of the league, man. I can be a little bit shameless, you know what I'm saying? But people, get us to 8K subs. Keep enjoying what you're doing. Enjoy your weekend. And of course, leave a comment and let me know who your man of the match was. Take care, people, and we will see you soon.